shoppers, big savings are here and Quartz from August 22nd to August 26th. Quartz is giving you deals you can't miss. Buy one item, get 10% off on credit or 5% off with cash. Buy two items, get 20% off on credit or 10% off with cash. Buy three items, go big with 35% off on credit and 15% off when you pay cash. That's right, massive discounts. 4 days only. Hurry in. August 22nd to 26th at all Quartz branches. Quartz, bring value home.
WEFM, the new fresh sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WeFM 99.9 is on now.
All righty, so we are back. And every Friday around this time, we are graced with the presence of a lovely lady. Lovely lady, good morning to you.
Morning, lovely lady. Oh, it's Friday morning, guys. It is the 22nd of August. Gosh, the month's going real fast, boy. And the day's going even faster.
You're going to say Merry Christmas just now. Just wait.
It's 125 days, I think, before Christmas. Yeah, we'll get into that at some point. But good morning, everybody. Morning to all the listeners of WeFM. We want to let you know that there is a lot happening at our main store. There's also a lot happening at our optical branch, and even more so, a lot happening at our Ready Cash branch as well. But let me start off first with our main store. So if you need a fresh look for your home, now is the best time to make it happen. I mean, your home is your sanctuary. This is where you look forward to heading to after a long day's work, after a stressful week. You just want to just relax and just enjoy what is around you. And at Quartz, we are having a massive 4-day sale that starts today. So our 4-day sale is buy one, get 10% off on credit and 5% off on cash. You buy two, you get 20% off on credit, 10% off on cash. You buy three.
Sorry.
You get 35% off on credit and 15% off on cash. Now, if you want to buy four, then we could probably make some sort of...
else, right?
But it just goes to show you that we're trying to cater for everybody. So normally we'd have our buy two and so on, but we know that some persons, they don't need two items. So we're catering for everybody. Whether you want one item, you want two items, you want three items, whatever it is, we have a deal in store for you. Again, so many new and exciting pieces have hit our floor. Talk about the furniture department. There are so many chair sets, accessories, mattresses. We have some really lovely fridges. We even have one that's a commercial fridge. It's ideal, I think, for persons who are into catering because it comes in two parts.
Okay.
So it's two pieces that you can put together. It has the frame that you can also put to make it look very professional. So for persons who are into catering business and you're looking for something to store your items in terms of refrigeration and so on, we have the ideal item for you. You're looking for a stove, you're looking for, would it be a dining set or whatever it is, there is something in store at Quartz for you. And especially during our 4-day sale when you can take advantage of the add-on promotions.
Remind us again, it's buy one.
So buy one, get 10% off on credit, 5% off on cash. You buy two, you get 20% off on credit, 10% off on cash. And you buy three, you get 35% off on credit and 15% off on cash. The terms type is 12 months and over if you're taking your item out on credit. So for those persons who are asking, how long do I need to run the credit for, it has to be at least for 12 months. Right? For persons as well who are shopping at our store, I always want to remind you that we have the lowest price on island. We do our price pledge checks literally every month. We make sure that our price is not beaten. And if it is that you find an identical item anywhere else, we will give you 120% back in terms of the difference, right? So that's how confident we are in terms of the price that we put on the item that we are selling. For those persons who are trying or who need to get their eyes tested, now is one of the better times to go, because we do have our back to school deal that is running right now at our optical department. In addition to that, we also have our free gifts that we're giving for persons who are making their purchase at optical. So you come in and you shop at our optical department and you will get a free back to school gift. Now, next week, we want to close off the month, obviously, with a bang. So let me just remind persons what our back to school offers are. It's 40% off for teachers and students. So once you're a teacher, once you're a student, you will get 40% off at our optical department, in addition to the free school supplies.
But teachers in particular, what would they have to, how would you know that they're a teacher? Do they have to work with some sort of, I don't know, proof?
Well, how do you prove that you're a teacher, actually? I mean, we are hoping that persons will be honest enough and they will come in and, I mean, St. Vincent's small enough, to be honest with you too.
All right.
You will, I think we will know. But again, we are depending on persons to be honest enough as well to justify that. But I was saying next week we're planning our in-store activity for optical. So we are going to have free braiding in store next week. We're going to have, hopefully we're going to have a barber as well in store to do free haircuts for kids. We're also going to be having sampling as well in store next week with Global Distributors. They are the agents for some really delicious snacks and box juices and so on. So we're going to be having that as well in store. We're going to be having pressure checks as well in store next week, because we know how it is. I mean, everybody walking around, some of us, we are this much away from dropping down. Some people don't know they're hypertensive or they're diabetic. So we want to offer that free service in store for persons who are coming in. I mean, even kids, you're never too young to be exposed to these non-communicable diseases. So we want to make sure that we do the free testing for persons who come into our store next week. So it's going to be very active, very festive. We're going to have a lot of activities happening in the store. And of course, we're going to have some goodies as well that we're giving away next week. Some nice branded little bags, little knapsacks, some of those water bottles and so on from our optical department. And we will have some little snacks as well there as well too that we're going to be giving away, because this is also our anniversary month. And we want to be able to say thank you and to give back to the customers who have continued to keep us in business. We ain't doing this for us, We ain't doing it for courts. We're doing it for the community and the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, who we continue to serve and serve every day by giving free eye testing. There has never been a day since we've opened that we've charged persons for eye testing at our store. You can come in, check your eyes. We tell if you need glasses or not, if you have any sort of diseases or anything of the eyes, and you can just walk away free. There's no commitment. Obviously, we would like persons to come back with us and shop. But again, this is a service that we're offering to people, and we're very happy to have been doing it for the past couple of years. All right. So again, if you are in the market, especially now that school is closed and your kids are home, and teachers are off. I know some, I think it's this week or next week they start professional
I think this week.
development
It was this
right?
week, uh-huh.
So, I mean, now is a good time. You don't have to ask for time off. You don't have to take the kids out of school to bring them for eye testing. And even for persons in general who are having problems with their eyes, now is a good time to come and get your eyes tested. We do walk-ins every morning between 8 and 9 for persons who have an emergency. Just this week, we had a guy who came to the store. He had a bandage thing over his eye, like something went in his eye the night before. And he couldn't, I mean, he came straight. He couldn't wait. He came straight to the store. Anyway, his injury was a little bit more than we could handle, so we had to send him to the hospital. But I mean, just letting persons know if they have any minor issues, you can come in between 8 and 9 if you don't have an appointment. For persons as well who need to get a cash loan, because we know how it is. School books might have arrived in the island and you just don't have the funds right now to continue taking off the items off the book list. Some book lists I've seen, they're now putting that you need to get a laptop. A laptop is not pennies. I mean, it's at least $1,500 in some cases. So for persons who need to get a cash loan to be able to complete their children's back to school list, you can come and apply for a cash loan with us. We have our back to school loans that we're offering, where one lucky person will win a laptop once they've taken out a cash loan with us. And every person who applies for a cash loan during this promotional period will also get free back to school supplies as well. So we have a nice little goodie bag there with items that will be that are essential for children who are going back to school. So you have like your notebook, your pen, your pencil, your eraser, those sorts of stuff, right? So we have those items available for persons who are taking out a cash loan with us right now. For those persons as well who may have gone somewhere else and taken out a cash loan and you are considering a switch, we have that promotion in place right now. We're going to give you a reduced interest rate once you switch your loan with us.
This is new?
No, we've been running this now since July. So it's running until the end of this month. There was a lady that came this morning and she wasn't aware that we even had a standalone store, which was very strange because I've been pushing this all the time. We do have a cash loan store that is located directly opposite the General Post Office in Kingstown. So for persons who may come into the store for whatever reason and the CSRs might all be occupied and you want to get or apply for a cash loan, you can go around to the Ready Cash store and speak with one of the representatives around there. They can help you. Unless if you are so comfortable with a CSR that you really, really want to go back to them. But if you even want to pay on your account, you can do that as well as at our Ready Cash store.
Faster.
Yes. So again, directly opposite the General Post Office in Kingstown. You cannot miss it. It's the only blue building. You knock on the door, obviously, and they will let you in.
Wait.
But you can
Wait.
But you can go there and get your cash loan with us. If you want to get a payday loan, you just want to get something to tie you over because like end of the month can't reach fast enough and you have some bills to pay. Again, you can apply for that as well with us. For those persons who are living in the diaspora, I always mention this. You can make a purchase for your loved ones back home. You can visit any of our branches. There's one at Brooklyn and there's another one in Queens where you can make that transactional purchase for your loved ones back in wherever there is a Court store. So whether it's in Grenada, St. Vincent, Dominica, St. Kitts, once there's a Court store there, you can do your transaction from any of those branches in the US. I want to remind persons as well when you come in to speak to our CSRs about our payment protection plan. This is an additional coverage that we have for persons who are buying an item on credit. So if for whatever reason anything goes wrong with it, then you are covered. Persons who experience burial loss, especially in the Grenadines, they will tell you about the impact of how they suffered through that hurricane and how much damage they had. There are quite a number of persons who benefited from our payment protection plans in the Grenadines as well, and even on the mainland, where they were covered because their items were damaged during the hurricane, and they had that payment protection plan in place. So they either got a replacement or they got a discount towards their next purchase. So we are in the hurricane season still, eh? We still are, and anything can happen. God forbid. We're hoping that nothing does. But I mean, we have to be prepared, and we have to make sure that we cover ourselves and we cover our items that we have invested money in. So this is one way that you can do that. And again, it is very inexpensive, but again, it's a peace of mind knowing that if anything does happen, that you are covered. Right? So have that conversation with the CSR when you come into the store and let them work that out for you. As I mentioned, we do have quite a number of new pieces in store. Please come in, visit the branch. Feel free to walk around. You could window shop now if you want, and then you could buy later. But
no in Courts.
I tell people you don't even have to have money to shop at Courts, and you really don't. And again, if you see something and you like it, I always tell people buy it one time, because the chances are when you come back, what you want, you might not have.
I think
you
a lot
might have
of
a vision in mind and say, okay, this year I'm going to do my house in blue. And you might have a specific chair set, for example, in mind, and you done outfit everything else. When you come back, the chair set is gone.
Or computer stand.
Or the computer stand. Or the computer stand. All right. But remember, we have a lot of complementary pieces as well. So if you're looking for drapery, you're looking for rug, you're looking for an accent piece, you're looking for a coffee table to just accentuate the room that you have, we have all those pieces available. And again, we continuously have stuff coming in. I'm excited for our Christmas stuff that's going to be there soon. Can't wait to see those. But again, so many really, really beautiful pieces. When I say beautiful, I mean, oh gosh, they're real nice. I mean, we actually display our items in such a way that you don't have to guess what it's going to look like when it comes to your home. So when we get our bedroom set, we accentuate it in such a way that we put the sheets and the pillows and the throws and everything there. So if you want it just like that in your home, you can buy it just like that.
I will tell you something funny. Like whenever I go in Courts, I don't want to walk on the rugs. You know, like you have the rugs put out.
But you can.
I know, but I don't. It just feels so wet.
No, you can.
Because your rugs are really nice. I'm like, so I had to walk around all of them.
Yeah, but remember, you're not getting that rug because you don't have other pieces.
It's a mental thing.
It's a mental thing. But we have persons who come in and, I mean, if they want to feel the rug, I mean, take your shoes off and you could, if you want to do that. If you are in the market for a rug, you can do that. But yes, so we have so many different pieces to accentuate your home. And again, with this 4-day sale that we have running until next week, Tuesday, you buy one, you get 10% off credit, 5% off on cash. If you're buying 2 items, you're going to get, make sure I just pull this up here. You're going to get 20% off on credit, 10% off on cash. And if you're buying 3 items, you're getting 35% off on credit and 15% off on cash. We continue to offer our cash back as well. We do have that promotion, but our promotions cannot be combined. So if you're doing our cashback promotion, remember that you will get free delivery off of your purchase once you've made a purchase of $5,000 and more, and you will also get 10% back on the purchase that you have made once you're doing it on our cashback campaign. Again, as I mentioned, our campaigns cannot be combined, so you will have to choose which one you would like to go with. All right, so guys, remember our 4-day sale starts today, goes until Tuesday. If you've seen something in the store that you really, really want it, and people always come and asking for a discount, so you can come now and you even have to ask for discount. The discount will automatically be given to you. All right, so again, just before I go, you come in today to our 4-day sale. Buy one, you get 10% off on credit, 5% off on cash. You buy 2 items, get 20% off on credit, 10% off on cash. You buy 3 items, 35% off on credit, 15% off on cash. Remember that the credit terms type is 12 months and over. All right, so Have a great day, Roleza.
You
Have a
too.
great weekend. And next week, we will be back to highlight whatever new campaigns we have and just to, remind persons of what is happening at courts.
All right. Thanks, Lisa, for being here. And the usual hellos that you're supposed to pass on. All right. Thanks, Lisa.
Attention shoppers, big savings are here and Quartz from August 22nd to August 26th. Quartz is giving you deals you can't miss. Buy one item, get 10% off on credit or 5% off with cash. Buy two items, get 20% off on credit or 10% off with cash. Buy three items, go big with 35% off on credit and 15% off when you pay cash. That's right, massive discounts. 4 days only. Hurry in. August 22nd to 26th at all Quartz branches. Quartz, bringing value home.
Nothing else sounds as good as